table the matter. Still an agent butter with a sip pure water, but no be me go judge.
Hi, hello, and how are you? My name is Tamara. I'm currently suffering from what feels like a life-altering hangover, and you are watching The Yellow Wall. I once again went MIA for a little while, but this time was for some light enjoyment, a bit of a cheeky holiday. And as I came back from my halls, I found this country is even more upside down than usual. Pastors are raping people, herdsmen are killing people, people are being kidnapped left, right, and center. It's chaos! And no one seems to be doing anything about it. And Nigerians everywhere are just angry and concerned. But through all the confusion and sadness, one brave man has come up with a bold and enigmatic idea. With the country sinking into depression and despair, popular actor Desmond Elliot has taken a stand and boldly declared that what the Nigerian government needs to do right now to fix us up is to ban foreign movies. Okay, fine. I know Mr. Elliot has nothing to do with all the problems happening right now, but I decided if he was going to make such a wild and crazy claim, I could write a wild and crazy intro. In case you have no idea what I'm talking about, Nollywood veteran Desmond Elliot said in an interview that the only way to grow Nollywood is to ban foreign movies. A lot of people came for him saying the idea was absolutely ridiculous and that they would be miserable if that was to ever actually happen. For a second, I agreed with them, but then I thought, hey, what if he's right? What if the only way to grow Nigeria is to just ban everything that's not Nigerian? And that brings me to today's mostly imagined topic, what Nigeria would be like if we banned all things foreign. Foreign thing number one, music. To be fair, compared to some of the other things on the list, we'd probably be pretty okay if we banned foreign music. We might lose Mr. Easy, but at least we'll still have Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, Vico, so many good people. Plus, there's a number of underground rock bands and alternative acts here, and maybe without the foreign market, they'll blow. All that being said, no foreign music will also mean no Lady Gaga, no Drake, no Adele, no Rihanna, and most importantly, no Beyonce. Whew, God forbid. Also, we wouldn't be able to listen to the greatness that is Bay's Lion King-inspired album where Nigerians and the Queen herself collide. There'd be brown-skinned girls all over the country having no idea that Beyonce thinks they're beautiful. What a sad life. Foreign thing number two, literature. I'm going to start with the worst part of literature being banned. No Harry Potter. Imagine not knowing anything about Hogwarts or Dobby or any of all that magical goodness. Also, if foreign literature was banned, things would get very awkward very fast because we wouldn't really have access to a lot of our own authors. Take Chimamanda, for example. She's one of the national treasures of Nigeria, but technically her books were all released by foreign publishers, so would we even be able to read them? Same goes for Chinua Achebe. Is that how they say his name? Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe.
Eventually.
Chinua Achebe! We'll use one. Wole Soyinka wrote his first few plays and had them performed in England first, so we might not even be able to read his stuff. If we search hard enough, I'm sure there'll be a few good authors who had their things actually published in Nigeria left. Like, I can't think of any, so let's move on. Foreign thing number three, food. I think this would be the least painful ban. We would all miss cereal and certain snacks, a few restaurants, and maybe an exotic spice or two, but for the most part, we'd be somewhat okay. Some of us might have shitty skin from all the nuts we eat, some of us might get a little overweight from a steady diet of carbs, and people with gluten allergies will most likely have to leave the whole country, but for the most part, I'm sure we'll be fine. That's what the gym is for. Well, if they don't ban all the equipment. Which brings me to our next foreign thing number four. Machinery and electronics. With everything I've mentioned on this list so far, if the government should lose the plot and decide to actually ban them, we might be fine. But I tell you for a fact that if they ban all foreign machines and electrical devices, we are all 100%. Don't bleep it! Almost every Nigerian has at least one piece of machinery or device that is foreign. Your car, your generator, your laptop, the phone you're watching this on, at least one is foreign. And I don't personally know what the electrical companies are in Nigeria or anything about them, but all I know for a fact is that every Nigerian brand electrical device I've ever owned has failed me fantastically. And before you judge me for feeling that way, let me just ask, would you yourself get on a local flight if you knew the plane was made in Nigeria? If there was a ban, there's a small chance Nigerian machinery and electrical devices might improve. Or more realistically, they might realize there's no more competition from China, get even worse than they are now, and then before you know it, everything will be on fire and we'll be back in the dark ages. And finally, foreign thing number 5, Desmond Elliot's heart's desire. movies, and for good measure, TV shows as well. Now, Nollywood has come a long way, I'll give that to them. Everywhere I look, there's someone making content, making movies, making shows. Someone even made their own wannabe version of the Yellow Wall. I saw it. We're creating things in Nigeria every day, and it's wonderful. But while Nollywood has come a long way, Hollywood has come, gone, come again, and created whole new ways. And even if Hollywood isn't your thing, what about Telemundo, Z-World, Korean shows, Japanese horror films, there's so much good content out there. Plus, if this evil ban was to happen, we would miss out on experiences people worldwide bond over, like crying at the end of Avengers Endgame, or being angry at Game of Thrones. It would be a nightmare! Oh, I'm imagining life without Netflix, and he's turning my stomach. It can't work. To a certain extent, I kind of see what Desmond Elliot was trying to say. If Nigerians had no choice but to watch only Nigerian content, there's a 50% chance this would encourage Nigerian content creators to step up their game and make better, more original content. Maybe we would have less movies with bad girls forming accents and more telling us authentic Nigerian stories. But then, on the flip side, there's also a 50% chance that we'll get lazy, Nollywood will get even worse, Nigerians will start an illegal bootleg business that will eventually turn into the Nigerian mafia, and it will all be even worse off than we are now. Or something like that. And that brings us to the end of the episode. What foreign things would you be absolutely miserable without? And what foreign things do you think actually should be banned? Let me know in the comments below or hit us up on our social media. My name is Tamara, and I'll be back in 2 weeks with more from the Yellow Wall. Technically, if they ban things, we won't have all these cameras. Even Yellow Wall. Bye. We can't do it. We're also banned.